Bordeaux! 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 Bordeaux!
On April 16, 2012, a dedicated 23-year-old Army medic, Private First Class Kelli Bordeaux, failed to report for duty at Fort Bragg. Her friends knew immediately this was not like her. Kelli was ambitious, with a bright future ahead of her. She had simply vanished. The investigation began swiftly. Her car was found at her apartment, but her ID, phone, and personal effects were gone. Initial focus turned to her husband, but he was in Florida and his alibi checked out. Then, a twist. Investigators learned Kelli had a boyfriend, Justin Thompson. He revealed the last person to see Kelli alive was a man named Nick Holbert, a barback at a local pub called Froggy Bottoms. Thompson shared troubling texts from that night. Kelli had said Holbert was driving her home, a trip of only half a mile, but the final message, sent 45 minutes later, felt off. It simply read, "I'm drunk and going to bed." It didn't sound like her. All eyes turned to Nick Holbert. He was cooperative, claiming he dropped Kelli off safely. With no security footage and no evidence in his car, the case stalled. But Holbert had a secret. Police soon discovered he was a registered sex offender, and he was violating his parole. He was sent back to prison for a parole violation, not for Kelli's disappearance. The case grew cold for over a year. Enter David Marshburn, a bounty hunter turned private investigator, drawn in by Kelli's story. Convinced of Holbert's guilt, he devised a daring plan. When Holbert was released, Marshburn befriended him. He gained his trust, hired him for odd jobs, and slowly tightened the net. He even staged an undercover officer to park outside Holbert's home, making him believe an indictment was imminent. The pressure mounted. Then, on May 13, 2014, Marshburn drove a nervous Holbert back to the scene. Marshburn put his hand on Holbert's shoulder and asked the critical question, "Did you do something to Kelli?" Holbert's response was a chilling confession, "I killed her." He led Marshburn deep into the woods to a shallow grave where Kelli's remains were found. In his confession, Holbert claimed someone at the bar had told Kelli about his past. An argument ensued, and he snapped. The attack was brutal. He used Kelli's own phone to send that final deceptive text. To avoid the death penalty, Nick Holbert pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. While justice was served, a promising life was tragically cut short. The story of Kelli Bordeaux remains a haunting reminder of a life dedicated to service, stolen in a moment of violence.